All right, the Democrats are desperate to turn Alex Padilla into their latest victim hero after his meltdown at Kristi Noem's presser.
If you could make Alex Padilla forcibly kneel before this executive, when does it stop?
I just saw something that sickened my stomach.
I just saw something that made my stomach turn.
This is an out-of-control agency, and there must be consequences.
Do you think that's an assault on our democracy? The manhandling of Senator Alex Padilla was a complete and total disgrace.
When that voice is thrown to the floor and handcuffed, our democracy is lost.
Ooh, we got tears. So, Charlie, wasn't this like the ultimate "don't you know who I am" moment, right?
Yeah. Like if you did a poll of which United States senator is the least recognizable, it would have been Alex Padilla.
Yeah.
Nobody has any idea who this guy is. And I don't even know if they still kind of know who he is or not. Maybe he's kind of forgettable. I don't know. But this is a guy, nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see a sitting United States senator dragged out of a room, handcuffed and all this stuff.
I do.
But, well, no normal people want to see this. But the thing about it is that, this is a guy, he's on the Judiciary Committee. He's on the subcommittee that oversees Border Patrol. He could have picked up the phone and called her and had a conversation.
Yeah. So, Greg, all the outrage has been that, oh, my gosh, there's a U.S. senator who was handcuffed. It's like, if you are any normal person and you do that in a press briefing like that and you rush a cabinet member when tensions are high, you're going to be arrested. Why do you get a pass if you happen to be a senator?
He blew it. This was his ultimate photo op, and he missed his big line, "I can't breathe." How do you do that? Look, you spend 2 years saying no one is above the law, and now you say if they could do this to a senator, they could do it to anyone. You can't have both.
Yeah.
They don't. They're both contradictory. It's like the agents did their jobs. They should be commended for treating every potential threat equally. And that was a potential threat. Nobody knew who this guy was. He was an aggressive protester walking in. She's unarmed. She's vulnerable. He's lucky he didn't get pummeled. The great thing about this was a staged photo op meant to go viral. But even the legacy media is kind of shying away from it because the hoax apparatus, the one we've had to deal with for, 4 to 6 years, has completely been destroyed. You had the Fine People hoax. Remember the border agent whipping hoax?
Yep.
Remember that one when you look at this one, okay? The Biden, and the biggest one, the Biden is fine hoax. Nobody buys this anymore. We've opened our eyes to the media. We're emancipated from the hoaxes. And I would advise all well-meaning liberals, i.e. Jessica, to think twice about receiving assigned opinions, because the same person who said no one is above the law is the same person who said this senator is different. So your assigning editor is unpredictable, and I would believe, and I'm not talking to you specifically, Jessica, I'm just using you as a global liberal punching bag.
I always appreciate
and not punching bag literally, metaphorically, that you got to think for yourself. This is the red pilling of it. This is why 100 million Americans didn't buy this, because it's like we don't believe this stuff anymore, and we refuse assigned opinions. If I said something about that, even the people that watch the show would go, is Greg telling the truth? I'm not so sure. That's smart, because sometimes I don't even know.
Yeah, Jessica, now they're fundraising off of this moment as part of their continued setup.
Well, that's the lowest bar. Literally everyone in Congress fundraises off of anything that happens. They're like, I woke up and I had breakfast. Do you want to give me $10 and
pay for my
match
breakfast?
that? So this is not about an assignment editor who gave me this to say. Senator Padilla was on CNN last night talking about this, and he said, which is true because he wouldn't have been there without security, that he came in, he had a National Guard member assigned to him and an FBI agent that was walking with him. We can see the video where he does identify himself.
Why did he do it? You're jumping to the point.
Well, he said his explanation was that he was having a conversation they were waiting for something, and he said, what's going on in there? They said a press conference with Secretary Noem, and he said, can we go in? And they walked him in there.
It was so obviously planned.
Coming from the administration and a particular secretary who loves the performance art. She's in a costume all the time. She's doing a reality TV show of arresting migrants and showing up in CCOT.
You can't make us believe this is real anymore, Jessica.
You want me to believe that
before you cry wolf story, I hate to bring it up, but we don't buy this BS.
And all of it, in the upper left-hand corner, it's like the video courtesy of the office of Senator Padilla. And that this kills me. Like, you see things pop up of Eric Swalwell, and it's like, oh, look at this crazy thing that happened on the street corner. But no, it's all made up. Office of Eric Swalwell Productions. And this is a production.
Yeah, at least have somebody
it's so
else do
clear.
it.
If he wanted to talk to her, he could have easily
He did talk to
contacted
her.
her. He
He
could
also
have
got
easily
crazy.
contacted her. Afterwards, they talked, but it was obviously for this purpose, and they're thrilled.
Dems
They're
gotta
thrilled. He's
get
never
it
had so much
together.
attention.
They're too emotional.
Israel took the wind out of his sails. I hate to
did.
tell him.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.